engagement ring for her. She deserves to hear it first, that she won't be wearing it before you propose to Teresa.
I hate to hurt her.
I know. But Gwen is a strong and resilient woman. As long as you let her down gently.
I'll do the best I can. I really do care about her, Sheridan.
I know. I know it's the same way that I feel about Antonio. You know, I love him, but I'm in love with Louise.
Well, in time, Gwen, she will realize that it's for the best. That marrying her would have been a terrible mistake for both of us.
Mother, how could I lose Ethan all over again? I mean, how could I get so close to marrying him only to have Teresa steal him away from me again? I mean, it's not fair. This is just not fair.
Oh, I know, sweetheart. I know it isn't.
I don't think anyone can talk Luis out of telling Antonio the truth.
Mama, don't give up yet. You know, if we pray hard enough, God will hear us, and he will change Luis's mind.
I think that God, he's tired of answering my prayers. I have received so many miracles already.
And so have I, Mama. And that's why we cannot give up hope. You know, if anyone would have told me this morning that tonight Ethan was going to propose to me, I wouldn't have believed it for a minute.
Nor would I, Mia.
And that's what I'm saying, Mama. If God could grant me another miracle, then why couldn't he grant one for Antonio?
Well, after hearing tonight about Antonio's condition, I thought maybe that's God's plan, huh? To take Antonio from us sooner than we had expected. And I'm afraid that when Luis tells him the truth, we will lose him right there on the spot. Dear Father, if that is your plan, I cannot accept it. I cannot lose my son.
What? It's not like I'm out to hurt my brother, okay? No, I just think that it is crueler for him to be kept in the dark. Now, he has a right to know about me and Sheridan.
All I'm saying is that you've got to be very careful, considering your brother's condition.
Well...
He had another attack just a few minutes ago, Luis.
Well, how is he now?
He's better.
All right,
but...
well, then he has a right to know. All right, it's time to tell him the truth.
Soon as Louise breaks the news, there'll be nothing stopping him from marrying Sheridan. Oh, tough luck, Bethy. Instead of a life with Louise, she got a life with me in my bedpans. What's going on here?
Liz just told us a really tragic story about her growing up.
Oh, well, I heard that part good looking. You were abandoned by somebody you trusted at a young age?
Yeah, her own sister. And the kicker is she just rediscovered.
Liz, you said your sister was right here.
She is. She's here right now.
Who is it?
I can't take it anymore.
Liz,
No.
I've got to go see if she's all right.
No, Antonio, you need to stay still.
But she's upset. I want to make sure she's okay.
What does she mean when she said her sister was here right now?
Well, don't look at me. I don't even tan in the summer.
I'm sorry, Eve, but I've got to ask. Are you Liz's sister?
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Well, at least once you tell Gwen the bad news, it'll be clear sailing for you and Teresa. I mean, look, you're lucky in that way. You know, you guys have already hit the major speed bumps in your relationship. You've only got good times ahead.
From your lips to God's ears.
Well, why wouldn't it be that way? I mean, you have come to make the most important decision in your life based on your heart. Teresa's a changed person. She really seems like she's learned her lesson.
I think she has. You know, I already knew that she never intentionally lied to hurt me. But I think it took right up until tonight for her to realize that deception, for any reason, is unacceptable. And now that she knows that she has my love, there'll be no reason for her to lie to me about anything. My heart's telling me that once we're married, we'll be married forever.
Gwen, are you all right? Are you still in pain?
I just don't know what this is. I've never felt like this before.
Oh, my God, Gwen. Gwen, no! Of course, you have to do what you feel is best. It's just that it's your brother's life that's on the line
I
here,
know
Louise.
what's on the line, okay, Beth? That doesn't mean that it's going to scare me out of doing what I know is right.
Sure you want to do that?
Well, I'm sure that you would rather hear the truth than a lie, yes.
Normally, I'd agree. But if he's only got a little time left...
Well, that doesn't mean that he's not going to find out about me and Sheridan anyway. You know, someone could slip. It's almost happened a few times already. I'm telling you, lies have a way of coming out when you least expect them, okay? And if you don't believe me, you go ahead and ask Teresa.
I guess you know what you're doing.
Beth, look, this is just one of those times where there is no easy way out, okay? Look, at least Eve's here. If you have some sort of reaction to the news, she's going to help him pull through, okay? The important thing is we get it over with. It's time the truth has to come out.
Tell me you didn't ask my wife if she was Liz's sister.
I just meant...
Did you hear what she said about that woman? That she was a heartless monster completely different from my wife.
I did not mean any offense by it. Liz just said that her sister was right here.
You owe my wife an apology.
Please, let's just not argue, okay? I'll go in and I'll make sure that Liz is okay.
No, I'm coming with you.
Antonio, please, you need to stay here and rest. And you say that I am the one with no heart? How can you justify torturing me like that in there? How could you treat a human being that way? You are the one who doesn't have any soul or any compassion. Now, I've apologized to you for what happened, but no, that's just not good enough for you.
You're damn straight it isn't. The only reason you apologized was to make yourself feel better. Well, that's just tough, because I know better. You are the same miserable sister you were all those years ago when you abandoned me.
That is not true.
You know what? Save the phony histrionics for TC. Everything I said in there was true, and you cannot deny any of it. You are despicable, Eve. And by the time I am through with you, everyone is going to know who you really are, including your husband and your daughters. So you better be enjoying your life as a doctor and a mother and a wife right now, because it ain't gonna last.
I've learned the hard way how important trust and commitment are in a marriage. Guess it's from everything I saw growing up.
Yeah, Ivy and Julian weren't exactly role models for a healthy relationship.
No. It's funny, I remember watching other children's parents when I was a kid and thinking to myself, why can't my parents be a little more like theirs?
Yeah, does the name Crane mean anything to you?
You know, as hard as it was to find out I wasn't born into the family, it's been a relief in most ways. Maybe my gene pool won't be as... I'm sorry, Sheridan, I didn't...
It's okay. I mean, sometimes I forget I'm a Crane, too. I can only hope that I got more of my mother's characteristics than Alistair's. You know, it's really amazing to me that we've been able to come this far, you and I, growing up in such a dysfunctional family.
I don't know much about raising children, but it seems like a strong marriage is a good place to start.
So are you and Teresa planning on having children of your own?
I don't know. We haven't really talked about that. And she already has little Ethan by Julian, but sure, family's just as important to her as it is to me.
You're gonna make such a wonderful father.
I'll try. I hope. I'm not naive. I know there'll be other problems that we'll need to overcome, no matter how much Teresa's matured. But I think with honesty and trust and love, we'll be able to overcome anything that's thrown our way.
You know, I remember how I felt when I first fell in love with Antonio. Before I remembered who I was, or that Luis was in my life. Everything was just so pure and uncomplicated. And I just remember feeling so safe in his arms, like nothing could ever hurt me.
You really did love him then?
Diana loved him. The problem is Diana turned out to be Sheridan Crane, who's madly in love with Luis. So now I have to break the heart of a truly innocent and beautiful man.
I wish there was something I could do.
You already have by letting me vent.
You know, you're right, though. Our two situations are very similar.
Yes and no. And once you tell Gwen, it's gonna be hard for her, but she'll get over it. You know, if and when Luis and I do tell Antonio, it could very well kill him.
Oh, my God, Gwen. Come on. Gwen, please. Wake up. Honey, please, come on. No, you're not going to leave me alone in this house with Ivy and Teresa. Come on, please, snap out of it, Gwen. You wrestle, she'll know what to do.
Where are you going?
Gwen, you need a doctor.
No, I don't. I'm fine.
You most certainly are not. You fainted twice in one evening. But this is all Teresa's fault. Now, she has so stressed you out by her going after Ethan again.
Would you just stop it? Look, if it's anyone's fault, it's my own. I have to be stronger. I can't let Ethan's choice affect me like this. I am a mature woman with a great career ahead of me, and I have wonderful friends, and I have a full life with or without him. I don't need Ethan to validate my existence. I'm going to finish packing for New York.
No, I won't let you.
You have no say in this, Mother. There's no reason for me to stay here now. You really hate me, don't you? I mean, you'd just as soon see me dead.
Actually, no. I'd like to see you twist and turn in the wind for a while. That way you have time to remember just how you treated me.
I was young. Was I stupid and impressionable? Yes. And did I make a bad mistake? Yes. But did I ever intentionally set out to hurt you? No.
Intentionally or not, you destroyed my life.
But that doesn't have to be true, Liz. You heard what Antonio said. You're still young and you're just gorgeous. And you could just put all this behind you, get rid of all this old baggage, and just start thinking positively.
I am not one of your needy patients at the hospital. I know what I could do. And I know what I want to do. And the only thing that's going to make me sleep better at night is paying you back. It's time you knew what it felt like to have no one in your life but yourself.
Well, you're just wasting your time.
I don't think...
Yeah, well, you're wrong. Okay, because TC loves me. He loves me with his whole heart. And if you tell him, he's going to get upset and he's going to be angry, but he is not going to leave me because he loves me and he is not going to let our marriage fall apart.
How did you get through med school with such simplistic thinking? I've known TC for only a short while, and already I got a better take on him than that. Your man has some deep anger buried inside of him. Now, I don't know, but I guess that once TC finds out that the one person that he loved and trusted most betrayed him, he is going to feel exactly the way I do. So get ready to be busted, Eve. TC's gonna take your daughter and kick you out of his life so fast your head'll spin. No! No, he's not. You are wrong.
How the hell could you think that my wife was the backstabbing whore that Liz was talking about?
I hear love's a beautiful thing.
But betrayal can wreak a lot of damage. I'm right, aren't I, Eve? TC does have some issues with anger, doesn't he?
Eve is nothing like Liz's low-life sister. Nothing at all. My wife is the most caring and compassionate woman I've ever met. I thank God every day for her being in my life. My wife is an angel. She is nothing like Liz's low-life sister. My wife mends lives. She doesn't destroy them.
Still think TC's gonna stand by you after he hears what you've done?
I just don't get why Liz would have said that. She said her sister was right here. Now, who else could she have meant?
He's got a point, you know.
I don't care. My wife isn't Liz's sister. And when she comes back in here, we're going to clear all this up.
I think that's our cue, Eve. Ready to face the music?
I can't go back in there now.
Too bad. You are. I'm sorry I ran out. I just lost it. I guess I'm not used to talking about my past.
It's okay. You just kind of threw us, that's all.
Yeah. And you won't believe what Antonio misunderstood. He thinks that you are Liz's sister. Can you imagine that? Sweetheart, do you mind setting him straight? Been trying to tell them how crazy it is, but I guess they won't believe me until they hear from your own lips, sweetheart. So tell them. Tell them that you're not Liz's sister.
Eve? My sister? Why would you think that?
Well, it's just because you said your sister was right here.
Oh, I see why you're confused. I didn't mean that my sister was right here in this room. I meant that she was right here in Harmony. I'm sorry.
See, I knew there was a logical explanation.
I feel like such a jerk. You know, I should have known better. Eve, I'm sorry. I owe you and TC an apology.
It's no harm done. Innocent mistake.
Yeah, I'm sorry I blew up at you.
That was your perfect chance to get me. Why did you save me?
I told you. I like watching you suffer. I am going to torture you so long. By the time I drop my bomb, you will be begging me to tell TC the truth and put you out of your misery.
What are you doing, Sheridan? It's time to get this thing over with.
Stay where you are, Sheridan. If Antonio hears the truth, I'll lose Luis forever.
You know, it's a lose-lose situation. No matter what happens tonight, it's going to end badly. And if Antonio hears the truth about me and Luis, he could very well go into shock and die.
And if you don't say anything, you're right back where you started. Separated from the man you love and lying to Antonio. I don't envy you, Sheridan.
You know, Luis is right in a way. We can't continue on the way we have. But if Antonio dies because he hears the truth, it's only going to poison my relationship with Luis. We'll only feel guilty every time we hear Antonio's name. People will just look at us and say, you know, Antonio would still be alive if it weren't for their selfishness.
Sheridan, no one would say such a thing.
All right, then they'll think it. Okay, people are just gonna look at me and just think how happy the Lopez Fitzgerald brothers would be if Sheridan Crane hadn't come into their lives.
Sheridan, no. You can't do this.
You're right. This is completely unproductive, especially when Antonio and Luis are right downstairs.
You want me to come with you?
No. You need to go find Gwen and tell her what you've decided. I'm just gonna stay here and clear my head.
Yell if you need me.
Thank you. I don't want to hurt Antonio, but I love Luis. Please help me to do the right thing.
Ethan, were you looking for me?
Actually, no. I need to talk to Gwen.
But I thought that... Well, you haven't changed your mind, have you?
No. I still feel the same way. I owe it to Gwen to tell her what's going on first. She thinks the engagement ring is for her.
Well, then it's true, Ethan, huh? You and Teresa are...
Let's put it this way, Pilar. As soon as I see Gwen, Teresa and I are going to have the most important talk of our lives. You do understand why I have to tell Gwen first?
Of course I do. That's only right.
Where's my black cashmere sweater? Definitely gonna need that in New York.
No, you are not going anywhere. Look, you are so weak you can barely stand.
Mother, I'm strong enough to leave here with some dignity, like I should have done months ago before I let Teresa steal Ethan away again. How could I have been so stupid?
Gwen, it wasn't stupid. Ethan was on the verge of proposing tonight, and the night is not over.
Gwen, it's Ethan. Can I talk to you?
Let's see. Oh, I know. He's changed his mind. He's going to propose to you. So make him beg for your forgiveness, but don't take too long before you say yes.
I'm not answering the door.
What? You are not thinking clearly. This is all the proof we need that you are not well enough to go anywhere.
Mother, I'm not sick. For the last time, I'm not sick. I will not allow myself.
Gwen, are you in there?
If you don't answer him, I will. Fine.
Yes, Ethan, but please just give me a minute, okay?
No problem.
Well,
just help me put these suitcases away. I don't want him to know what I'm doing.
Okay. I just know that Ethan is on the verge of proposing.
No, he's not, Mother. I know he's made his decision. He's just coming here to break it to me gently. Nothing if not a gentleman.
Gwen, what are you doing?
Look, I don't want him to see how shaken up I feel. Will you please just let him in?
I'm glad you're still up. I need to talk to you about something pretty important.
You're hateful. No more than you.
Yes, but I didn't know what I was doing when I hurt you. You were deliberately setting out to destroy me. So I am.
I know a phony smile when I see it. What's going on between those two?
Well, if I were you, I wouldn't wait too long to drop the bomb because you're just giving me time to figure out how to stop you.
What are you going to do, Eve? Tell everyone about your lurid past yourself? I don't think so. TC loves you because he thinks you're perfect. As soon as he finds out the truth, he is going to leave you. So telling everyone the truth would be like cutting your own throat.
I, on the other hand, have nothing to lose. So that's exactly what I'm going to do when I am good and ready. I am going to tell them everything, even... What? Even what? What else do you have to tell? As if you don't know. It's all going to come out, Eve. All of it. The whole nasty business. And when it does, you are going to have as much of a life as I've had. And you can take that to the bank.
Antonio, you're supposed to be resting.
No, I'm okay. Have you seen Sheridan? I'm getting kind of tired. I'd like to go back to the cottage so I can get some sleep.
Well, I think she's upstairs. I'm sure she'll be down soon.
She's probably on the phone. You know, trying to get my latest test results.
You may be right. I'd be doing the same thing if I were in her shoes.
You know, we are two lucky guys, bro. Have such two beautiful women that care about us so much. I'll tell you what, if Sheridan comes back down, tell her I'm in here, okay?
Okay.
Well, Sheridan's been gone long enough. I'm going to get her.
No, Louise, wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll come back. No, really, it's okay. I really need someone to talk to right now.
Has he been fussing long?
No, actually, he's been as quiet as a mouse.
Oh, let me see, my little boy. Maybe he senses that something big is going on. You know, I'm going to take him a walk for a little bit and see if that makes him feel better. Okay? Okay.
Sheridan? You were praying when we walked in?
I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do.
About Antonio, you mean?
I know something has to be done, but I cannot bear the thought of telling Antonio that I am in love with Luis. Laura, I've always thought of you as a second mother.
As I think of you as my daughter.
I don't know what would have happened to me if you hadn't been there for me after my mother died. Miss Alistair certainly wasn't.
You lost so much as a child. And yet, look at you. You've grown into this beautiful, strong, courageous woman.
I don't feel very courageous. I just can't believe that it's come to this. You know, when I first fell in love with Luis, it was just the most joyous time in my life. I was so happy, looking forward to the future of being a part of your family, having you as my mother-in-law. I just love the fact that we were finally going to be officially related.
God, like everything would come full circle for us now.
But now I don't know where the future's going to bring us. I care about Antonio. I really do.
But you're in love with Luis.
I want to marry him. But I just feel like I can't under the circumstances. I feel like my entire future is now tainted.
I would do anything to ease your pain. Anything.
How can I tell Antonio that I don't want to marry him because I want to marry Luis instead? And how on earth am I going to break one of your son's hearts?
So, what is it that you wanted to tell me?
Well, I was hoping we could speak in private.
Oh, well, I'm Gwen's mom, so anything you have to say to her, you can say in front of me.
It's okay. Mother, just wait outside, okay?
Are you sure?
I'll be all right, yeah, positive.
Look, I don't want to drag this out.
Then don't. Just cut to the chase.
All right, I will. Look, Gwen, I care about you.
I care about you, too. You know, let me just make this easy for you. I know why you came to talk to me.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I remember at Christmas time, the little talk you wanted to have with me before you went to propose to Teresa.
Gwen, that was totally...
Please Let me finish. I have to take this.
You want me to leave?
Business, yes. Please, if you don't mind.
But we still have to talk.
Later, okay?
Fine.
Yes, it's Gwen Hotchkiss. Oh. Okay. Yes. I understand.
Gwen, are you all right? Tell me everything that Cat had to say.
I'm sorry, can you hold on one moment? Mother, I really have to take this. This is business. Oh, my God.
I still don't know what to tell you to do.
I just can't stand the thought of hurting Luis or Antonio.
They're both such good men. And what makes it even worse is that they're brothers in love with the same woman. And they're both so hot-tempered.
I'm so scared, but Laura...
You know, Teresa thinks that everything will work out for the best if we pray. But if something does happen, and we lost Antonio, well...
What? What are you going to say?
Just we can't turn our back on God. Okay, we just have to continue to believe in miracles. I wish I could offer you something more tangible to hold on to. But I can't. You are in one of the most difficult situations that I can imagine.
Well, the situation's gonna change tonight. Sheridan, come downstairs with me because Antonio's asking for you.
Luis, I'm so scared of what will happen if we tell him.
Look, Sheridan, it's time to put an end to this thing, all right? And this deception is tearing us all apart. Now it's time. Come downstairs with me to tell Antonio the truth.
You're right. It's the only thing to do.
It's okay.
All right.
They're going to tell.
Yes, and I have to be there, too.
No, me too, Mama. I'm going to call Phyllis and have her watch the Lethan, okay?
Here you go, honey.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Now that we have cleared up Antonio's misunderstanding, so what's your sister's name, Liz?
Maybe I should tell you her name. I'll get it.
Hello? Dr. Russell, is that you?
Yes.
It's Rebecca Hotchkiss. Now, I'm upstairs in Ethan's bedroom, and it's Gwen. She's sick. I don't know what's wrong with her. I think she could be dying.
Oh, I'm fine.
You most certainly are not. Eve, please, hurry. I have no idea what's wrong with her.
I'll be right there. Gwen's ill. Go upstairs and see her. You can run, but you can't hide. I'll ruin you, Eve. I swear it.
Just hold on, baby, okay? Dr. Russell's on her way up here.
Pains, it just won't stop. I've never felt like this before.
What's wrong? Where are you going?
Well, Rebecca called me and said that Gwen is sick.
Oh, my God.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Tell me where it hurts, honey. Oh, my stomach is killing me.
What happened? What's wrong?
What's wrong with her is you. My daughter is dying, and you're the only one who can save her.
Liz, what's your sister's name? Maybe we know her.
You know, maybe we should wait till Eve gets back.
Well, if that's what you want to do. You know, Antonio, I see why Liz meant so much to you.
Yeah, she's something, isn't she? Smart, funny, beautiful. I had no idea she had such a rough time.
She just looks so alone right now. So vulnerable. I think I'm gonna go out there and see if she wants to talk some.
Okay. You know, I can go with you. It looks like my sister wants to talk to me.
Antonio? Ethan's gonna ask me to marry him.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful.
Oh, it's a miracle. I prayed and prayed for this to happen, and it did. And now it's your turn, okay? Mom and I are gonna pray extra hard for you to get better.
There's nothing I'd like more than to have a long life with my wonderful family and the most beautiful woman in the world by my side.
Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Oh, my gosh. Sheridan and Louise.
Yeah, he must have convinced Sheridan to tell Antonio now. Well, your hopes and dreams have just gone down the toilet, haven't they, honey? Oh, come on.
Glad you finally see things my way.
I'm still nervous, Louise, but I do trust your judgment.
Look, nothing's gonna happen to Antonio, okay? And all his friends and family are here. Even Dr. Russell. Look, we'll just tell him together, all right? We're gonna tell him together, then we're gonna start our lives together. I love you.
I love you, too.